And we're live. Hi everyone, this is Amateur Gamer, and I'll be returning to Warcraft 3. Continue with the Rise of the Destroyer campaign? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Rise of the Destroyer campaign. See, on the first one, just exploring the map, because that's kind of how I play. I think that's the most recent one. I think that's the most recent. Yes, okay. Do I have an undiscovered quest? Something tells me that I probably won't know what that quest is until I actually get to... I mean, there's that huge unexplored territory, so I'm suspecting... Let's get mirror image. Why not? Wait, this is a dead end? Why are they going after Thrall? Leave Thrall alone, damn it. Let's slow down your attack. Love of haste. Might be better for you. Oh, this is a dead end. I was almost certain this was gonna lead up there. I guess I have to go down there. Totally fine. Did I miss any traits? I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, give me a quick moment. I need to check real quick. Okay. Oh, that was annoying. Wait, give me a quick moment. I accidentally messed things. I think I messed with the window size. Okay. We're fixed now. Alright. I still think they could fix it. I mean, they should fix that. Fortunately, we have to kill one of the headhunters. Oh, speaking of which, where are my... Let's bring them down. I think they could handle the... Wow, I still can't remember what their name is.
We're under attack. Let's get on with it.
Oh, the one I somehow missed. Maybe a few other enemies. I mean, it's only those elementals. Wait. Okay, for a moment I thought I had some audio issues. I'm like, great, thanks game. How do you know? Harpies, right. Can they win? I mean, Dark at least stun. Okay, they're not changing their aggro, which is good for me. Manual of Health. Oof. Who am I gonna give that to? Are you still getting experience? No, you're already capped out, so it's fine. Do you think they do heal over time? They do, right? Yeah, I was like... I mean, it could have been like a reforged thing where you have that upgrade that basically increases their regen. The items here.
Let's get on with it.
Oh. Items are a little scarce. Got it. I still find it funny how in Warcraft buildings can be like literally be a flame and be like, yeah, they'll be fine. I don't think I could get there. I hope I'm not missing it. It's quite possible that there is a way to get to the bottom left corner. But as of this moment, I'm like, I don't know how. I explored it. Thor died a couple of times. He's in a better spot now. I mean, he has a lot more items, which is a big plus. Now, let's see. I don't remember. Yeah, I think I cleared a lot of these. Wait, I went up here? Wait, what? Yes, I fought up here. How do I... Yeah, we were freeing the orcs. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, is there an obvious thing I missed? Which is highly possible, mind you. Yeah, now that we have more numbers, we can actually crush them with such ease that we're not even taking much damage. At least not as much. Barricades. Don't really need that right now. Oh wait, is this a dead end? What? No! Okay, Oh, what? Okay, so there... It looks like there is a path to the bottom left corner. I still don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. There's something obvious?
We're under attack.
Oh, I'm supposed to go here. Okay. This means stupid. But let's definitely explore here because you never know. There might be some nice items around here. Row of restoration. Okay. I'm just being stupid. I still don't see a way down here, so... I'm looking. It's... Whoa, 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 what? Did they respawn or what is going on here? Rune of Healing. Okay, let's use it. Because I am not going to be... It's unlikely I'll be coming back. Put it that way. Yeah, all of these are closed off. If there is a way, I'm not seeing it. Someone's probably like in the comment section, are you oblivious? Yes.
I am the war chief.
What's his alt? Oh. Okay. It's like the Murden, the Murden alt.
I can wait no longer.
Yeah, you just have
The spirits are restless.
standard alts. Let's bring them along. I might need them. I hope not.
Let's get on with it.
They are healing up, so I guess I could use these Rune of Lesser Healings if I need to. I don't see it necessary as of this moment. Oh look, a bridge. A perfect place for ambush. Found a mana. It's already dead. Oh, wait. I'm like, it's already dead. Yeah, that's enough out of you, buddy. Wait, they killed Snow Song. No, Snow Song. This seems a lot less likely to get stuck. Just saying. Well, I guess technically you can still be. I don't want you to find out. I don't want to be. It's like, oh look, I can't get out of this one.
Yes.
It's not a. I mean, it's pretty annoying, but
For honor.
not like, oh shoot, that
Yes.
sucks.
Double.
These did they just do a lot of damage? I'm surprised. Oh yeah, they are.
Your
Yeah,
time.
they do a ton of damage to Snow Song. Magic damage.
The war chief. Look, Naros.
Okay, so you could apply the same thing. Wand of Lightning Shield. Oh, I'm terrible at using those.
For honor.
I'm also not a big fan of it.
Double.
Mostly because I don't know how to use it properly. I know you're supposed to cast it on an ally. It's just a target. Wait, what? Okay.
Whatever you say.
Like, what is that?
Double. The spirits are restless.
Now just gonna recover some mana. We're really close to the rendezvous area, so. Alright. We will finish the first mission of this custom campaign. Yeah, the fact that it took this long. I know. I'm more of a slow and methodical player. I'm not like, I'm gonna... Like, I would be a terrible speedrunner, let's put it that way.
Double. Double.
We have some skulls. We have some wildkins. I mean, if they come up against me one by one, that's perfectly fine. I still don't know if the gold is gonna be spent for anything. Technically, there is a base that could be used. I just don't know if that will indeed be going on.
Yes.
Quite a few winding paths.
Yes.
What's over here?
For honor. Double.
Our world will end soon, but together we will ascend and inherit the power of the elements. Doomsday Cult. Oh.
For honor. Double.
Work hard, people. We have little time to complete our task before the prophecies have fulfilled.
Honor.
Mantle of Intelligence. Let's give that...
Double. My inventory is over.
I am never gonna remember how to use that properly, so just drop it. Why do I have a feeling I'm supposed to, like, destroy these cults?
The spirits are restless.
And plus, if they're gonna have an item just lying around, yeah, I'm gonna help myself too.
For honor.
One day I too will ascend.
Double. For honor. Double. Yes.
Okay,
For honor.
so this was the proper path. Is the other end like dead end or something?
Double.
Yeah, this pathing is terrible. Amazes me that in a city full of people, only a small handful here heed the warnings of the elements.
Yes.
Okay, buddy.
Will survive. Double.
Man, their stuns hurt.
For honor.
I might as well let him kill him so that he doesn't have to travel as far. Law of attack 6, damn.
Finally, whatever you say. Lokrigan,
Okay, let's resummon no song.
Let's get on.
I mean, this was faster. I would have to bring him back anyways for to get mana back. I hope I don't have to fight through them. Like, there are towers, there are all of those units. I mean, I guess we could beat them. I mean, we have plot armor. That's what these resurrection stones are. They are plot armors. It's like, yeah, we killed them. Oh wait, why are they back? Actually, that claw is pretty nice. +6? The highest, +9? Ring of protection. Yeah, I don't like this doomsday cult thing. Just saying. I mean, we have them in real life, right? People who are like, oh, once we hit New Year, something's gonna happen. Secret meeting. It's an ambush, isn't it? Right on time. Thrall, someday we shall meet under better circumstances. Jaina! Ancestor willing, that day will not be long in coming. Etrig. Lady Jaina. Thank you for agreeing to meet me here, in light of recent events. I thought a meeting site other than our usual one at Razor Hill would be a good idea. Word has reached Stormwind of the incident in Ashenville. Word has reached me of the incident in Ashenville. I knew that you couldn't possibly be behind it, that the rumors you were involved weren't true. You're like older? Of course, they're not true. I will never condone such barbarity, and if I make a treaty with the Alliance, I intend to see that it is kept. Still, I cannot lie. Orgrimmar, the Barons, they are in desperate need of supplies, and there are plenty of both to be had in Ashenville. But that's not the way to get them. I know this, but others apparently do not understand such subtleties. Jaina, I did not authorize that incursion, and I am furious at the brutality displayed toward the Sentinels. I deeply regret the violation of the treaty, but the results have proven popular. I know some of the Horde have bloodthirsty natures, but I confess I had thoughts better of them as a whole. I had thought you. I've done what I thought best, though now sometimes I question. We have a violent history, Jaina, and the more fate forces us towards simply surviving, the closer to the bone we must prepare. Have you received Varian's courier? I have. What are you going to do? Do you know who did it? I do not have proof, but I have my suspicions. I cannot approve of the action. Well, of course you can't. Thrall, what's wrong? I cannot approve of it, but I will not do as Varian demands. What do you mean? Varian believes you deliberately broke the treaty. His request wasn't unreasonable, and he will have the perfect excuse to escalate the situation. We could be looking at outright war. Please, listen to me. I will send a letter to Varian stating that I did not condone the incursion. I will seek out those responsible. I have no desire for war, but I cannot apologize for the violence, nor will I turn over any suspects to the Alliance. They are Horde. They will be judged by Horde. To give them to Varian, no. It is betrayal by people's trust on far too many levels, and frankly, it is wrong. Varian would never stand for such a request from me, nor should he. Thrall, if you didn't give the order, then you're not responsible, but I am responsible. I lead my people. It is one thing to rebuke my people for violating a law. It is another to appear to attack their sense of self, their very identity. You do not understand how the Horde thinks, Jaina. That is one thing my unique upbringing granted me, to understand how things are perceived from both sides. My people hunger, they thirst for clean water, they must have wood for housing. They believe they were wronged when the Night Elves closed the trade routes. They see this unwillingness to fill basic needs as a brutal act, and someone, somewhere, decide to retaliate in kind. Slaughtering Night Elves and removing their skin is in kind retaliation for closed trade. Closed trade permits children to starve, to be exposed to the elements, to become sick. The logic, I can follow it. And so can others. If I were to condemn these attack openly, when it successfully provides something so desperately needed, it would seem as though I am condemning that need. I am disappointed that you choose this path, Thrall. Your opinion matters to me. It always does. Nonetheless, I will not grovel before Variant, nor play down the desperate survival needs of my people. I think I understand, Light. How I hate to say that, but one thing you need to understand is how badly the Wrathgate incident harmed your relationship with the Alliance. We lost almost 5,000 at the Wrathgate alone, Thrall, and in particular the loss of High Lord Balvor or Dragon was personally felt by, as was the loss of Sir Fang the Younger, the best and brightest sliced down in his prime, then raised to. Well, do not think the Horde escaped lightly from this conflict. Oh, I don't, but it is hard to bear, especially when so many of the fallen died at Horde hands and not Scourge. Patris was not of the Horde. It's a distinction that not a lot of people make, and even now there are doubts, you know that. First that, and now this. It's going to be hard for the Alliance leadership to trust you. A lot of people, Variant included, felt that you didn't do enough to address the situation after it happened. Publicly decrying all aspects of this incursion will go a long way to mending the Alliance image of you and the Horde both. And let's face it, it was a small scuffle. This was horrific. It was, and turning over suspected criminals to Alliance justice would be a horror that my people would never recover from. It will shame them, and I will never do that. They will seek to overthrow me, and they would be right in doing so. Thrall, I don't think you fully appreciate the direness of the situation. It's not going to do much good for you to tactically approve something you deplore if it brings war upon the Horde and Variant. Variant is a hothead. So is Garrosh. Those two are more alike than they know. Well, their hot-headed similarities may end up getting more people killed far too soon after Northrend. You know, I do not wish war. I led my people here to avoid senseless conflict, but truth be told, from what you have said, it does not sound like Varian is inclined to listen to me anyway. He would not believe me even if I did publicly denounce the attack, would he? I will encourage him to. I will condemn the breaking of the Horde's word, and nothing more. I understand that the Horde works differently than the Alliance, though, but if you can find a way to do what I urge you to, you will find a path open to you that will otherwise not be. There are many paths open to us at all times, Jaina. As leaders of those who trust us, we owe it to them to examine everyone. Then I shall just have to hope that the light guides you, Thrall. And I hope your ancestors watch over and protect you and yours, Jaina Proudmoore. It is a pity. What is? That she is not an orc, strong and smart and great-hearted, a leader all on her own. She will bear strong sons and brave daughters. A fine mate she will make someone someday, if she so choose. A pity she is not an orc, and so cannot be yours. We're coming off wars with the Lich King and nightmares themselves. Our people are starving, thirsting, and reverting to barbarism. The King of Stormwind thinks me a brute, and the elements turn deaf ears to my pleas and understanding. And you speak of mates and children? What better time, Thrall? Everything is unsettled now, including your place as War Chief of the Horde. You have no mate, no child, no one to carry out your blood if you were suddenly to join the ancestors. You have not even seemed interested in such a thing. I have had more on my mind than dalliances and having a child. As I say, those reasons are publicly why that is so important too. There is a comfort and a clarity to be found in the arms of one's true mate that can be found. The heart never soars as high as when listening to the laughter of one's children. Those are the things you have to put aside for perhaps too long. Things that I have known, though they were taken from me. I will not trade that knowing for anything else in this or any other life. I need no lecture. Perhaps that is true. Perhaps it is you who needs to speak, not I, Thrall. You are troubled, I am old, and I have learned much, and one of those things I have learned is how to listen. You may understand after all, Itrig, you too have had interaction with humans that have been more than slaughter. I straddle two worlds. I was raised by humans but born an orc, and I have gleaned strength from both. I know both. That knowledge was power once. I can say without boasting that it made me a unique leader, with unique skills, able to work with both sides at a time when unity has been utterly vital to the survival of all of Azeroth. My heritage served me, and through my leadership the Horde. Very well then, but I cannot help but wonder, does it still serve them now? I want to care for my people, provide for them, keep them safe so that they can turn their attention to their families and rituals, to finding mates and getting children, to the things all thinking beings have a right to, not have to constantly see their parent or children go off to war and never returning. And those who still spoil for battle do not see what I do. The Horde population now consists largely of children and elders, a whole generation almost entirely lost. You sound so sick, my friend. It is not like you to so doubt yourself, or to fall so. It seems most of my thoughts are dark these days. The betrayal in Northrend, Jaina. Cannot imagine how stunned, how shocked I was. It took all my skill to keep the Horde from splintering afterwards. These new fighters, they have cut their warriors' tusks on slaughtering undead, and that is a very different thing for attacking a living, breathing foe, who has family and friends, who laughs and cries. It is easy for them to become inured to violence and harder for me to temper them with arguments that call for understanding and perhaps even compassion. I once walked away from the Horde because I grew sickened by their love of violence. I see what you see, Thrall, and I too worry that history will repeat itself. I cannot recall the last time I felt rain on my face in Duratar. The silence of the element at this time was something as clearly so very wrong. I remember the awe and joy with which Drekthar pronounced me a shaman. Perhaps the voices are being drowned out by these other you are listening to. Sometimes, in order to solve many problems, you must focus on only one for a time. I have been to the land of my father only once. I wonder if another journey is in order. Journal was a world that saw more than its fair share of elemental pain and violence. What is now Outland? My grandmother, Gaia, is a powerful shaman. She could guide me as I attempt to listen to the wounded elements there, and perhaps they have some knowledge brought to the pain of their own world that could help ease Azeroth. Sooner you do that, sooner you'll have a little one to dandle on your knee. Tomorrow, let's head for home and let the others know. Oh, so much reading. Speed reading, too. What is that smell? Warchief, fire elementals are attacking Orgrimmar. Loktar, my warriors, defend the city at all cost. Ooh, do we get another hero? And yeah, at least one. At least one horde structure must survive. Wow, this. Oh, that's why I don't have access to here. Okay. But these are like smaller versions. Do we have a healer? Yes. Wait, some of them cuss. Some of the undead. Okay. We have. Let's get Serpent. Healing Wave. Yeah, these fire elementals. Did they do magic damage? No. They just hit pretty hard, apparently.
The spirits are restless.
Well, at least the window pushes me to there. Are these guys immune to magic? They're not like Infernal, right? They're not like mini Infernal, less health, less damage, but still the other. It does get jarring. When the camera decides to. Oh, I better be careful with my mana. Yeah, that uses a lot of mana. Well, wasn't able to. Alright, where are they next? I don't even know if knowing where they're gonna drop even matters. Yeah, definitely feels like a big maze. Yeah, it's not like I'm swimming in mana. Wait. Oh, Vol'jin can't even carry items? Okay, we completed the elemental invasion. It was a little hectic. But yeah, I wish those texts were slower. I hope this was the last of them. Warchief, the elementals are becoming unbearable. What is going on? The people need answers. You're right. Come with me, all of you. I have something important to say. Let us begin. You know that these are troubling times for the Horde. Our supplies dwindle, our lands are barren, our warriors are in need of rest. These are tasks that must be addressed for the good of the Horde. The people be happy with our success in Northrend. Our success? Troll, you play no part in the Horde's victory in Northrend. While I led our warriors against the Lich King, you merely took back a few scattered islands. Watch yourself, young one. You don't. Garrosh, Vol'jin, hold your tongues. There are larger issues at stake. Forgive my outburst, Warchief. Please, continue. Despite our success in Northrend, we face serious problems that cannot be solved simply by axe and sword. Earthquakes shake every region, elementals ravage the countryside. I can hear our land Azeroth cry out in pain. From that, I must leave for Nagran to learn from the elementals there. They have suffered and seen many of these same symptoms. How long are you gonna be gone? It may take time to learn what I must. I trust I will not be gone too long, but it could be weeks, even months. In my absence, I am instructing you, Garrosh Hellscream, to lead the Horde. You have the strength and courage that our people need to survive in these trying times. I am honored, Warchief, but I feel unprepared for the life of a ruler. You will not be alone. You will have a visor, Cairn, Ettrick, Vol'jin. They will help guide you. And though I am leaving soon, I can also instruct you. A good first test may be dealing with these cultists. The people be scared. They weren't sure, but even we are not sure at all that is happening. Should we capture these cultists and force their silence? But that may anger the rest of the people. Still, we cannot allow the cult to spread fear and lies. Now you are thinking like a ruler, Garrosh. You must look at all sides of a problem, consult with your advisors, and act with confidence. They will help you, Garrosh, and I will help you. I will find answers that we need to assuage the fears of the people and soothe the elements. I will not fail you, Warchief. I will lead as well as I can. I will consult with the advisors you suggest. I know what a tremendous honor you do me, and I will strive to be worthy of it. Then it is done. Let everything you do be done for the Horde. For the Horde. For the Horde. For the Horde. Farewell for now, my old friends. See that the boy does the little things as well as the large. I shall, Warchief. Do not tarry in our homeland over long. Garrosh will do his best, but he is not you. You are making a grave mistake. Karen, it is good to see you. I had hoped to hear from you prior to my departure. I do not think you will be glad, for I do not believe you are going to like what I have to say. I have ever listened to what you have to say, which is why I requested you advise Garrosh in my absence. Speak. When the courier arrived with your letter, I thought I had indeed, at long last, finally become senile and was dreaming fever dreams as poor Drekthar does to see in your own writing that you wish to appoint Garrosh Hellscream as leader of the Horde. Let us discuss this in private. My quarters and ears are open to you at all. No, I am here, in the shadow of what was once your greatest enemy, for a reason. I remember Grom Hellscream. I remember his passion, and his violence, and his waywardness. I remember the harm he once did. He may have died a hero's death by slaying Menoroth. I am the first to acknowledge that, but by all accounts, even your own, he took many lives and savored it. He had a thirst for blood, for violence, and he quenched that thirst with the blood of the innocents. You were right to tell Garrosh of his father's heroism, it is true, but also true were the less savory things Grom Hellscream did, and son needs to know these as well. I stand here to ask you to remember these things too, the dark and the bright, and to acknowledge that Garrosh is his father's son. Garrosh never had the taint of demonic blood that Grom had. He is headstrong, yes, but the people love him. They love him because they only see the glory. They do not see the foolishness. I too saw the glory. I saw tactics and wisdom, and perhaps with nurture and guidance, those are the seeds that will take root in Garrosh's soul. But he finds it far too easy to act without thinking, to ignore that inner wisdom. There are things about him I respect and admire. Thrall, mistake me not, but he is not fit to lead a horde, any more than Grom was. Not without you to check him when he overreaches, especially not now, when things are not yet so tenuous with the lines. You know that many secretly whisper that now would be a fine time to strike at Iron Forge? Of course I know this, Karen. It won't be for very long. That does not matter. The child does not have the temperament to be the leader you are. Or should I say, you were. For the Thrall I knew, who befriended the Tauren and helped them so greatly, when I have blithely handed over the horde he restored to a young pup still wet behind the ear. You are one of my oldest friends in this land, Karen Bloodhoof. You know I respect you, but the decision is made. If you are concerned about Garrosh's immaturity, then guide him, as I have asked you. Given the benefit of your vast wisdom and common sense, I need you with me on this, Karen. I need your support, not your disapproval. Your cool head to keep Garrosh calm, not your censor to incite him. You asked me for wisdom and common sense. I have but one answer for you. Do not give Garrosh this power. Do not turn your back to your people and give them only this arrogant bluster to guide them. That is my wisdom, Thrall. Wisdoms of many years, bought with blood and suffering and battle. And we have nothing more to say to one another. My decision is final. Garrosh will lead the horde in my absence, but it is up to you as to decide whether you will advise him in that role, or let the horde pay the price for your stubbornness. Damn. Alright. I will be resuming. I mean, we could look at the intro and then. So, Chapter 2, Land of the Winds. Nagrand is the last unscarred region in Outland. It is the ancestral home of the orcs and the heart of early orcish shamanism. Today, it is a fertile retreat where elementals commune with mortals on a regular basis. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna end the video here. Next time, we could look at the cutscene. I really wish the texts weren't that fast. I feel like I'm speed reading and I'm terrible at it. Whew. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you everyone for watching. Next time we'll go to chapter 2. Yeah, not looking forward to see how the horde will be when Thrall actually returns. Anyways, that's for a future video. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one.